All right, so you want to make melodies like this? Stay tuned. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the C minor scale, and then we're gonna figure out a way to freak it. Let's go over here, and basically the C minor scale sounds like this. In this beat that I posted on my BeatStars, where you can go download it for free, I'm essentially alternating between the C minor scale and the C melodic minor scale. There's only one note that's different. Check it out. So you can already hear that this scale sounds a little bit more exotic. The difference between a regular minor scale and a melodic minor scale is you're raising the value of the 7th note. You have the 1, the 2, the 3, 4, 5, 6, regular 7th, and then back to C. What you're doing with the melodic minor is you're raising that 7th note 1 semitone, or simply just sharping it. Now that we've altered our scale a little bit, let's mess around with the chords in the scale, and let's see if we can come up with something that sounds nice, tensiony, and dark. Here's a little trick that I've discovered that makes it really easy to come up with trap melodies very quickly, and that's to use minor seconds. A minor second is basically one note and then a note right next to it. Sounds really dark, right? It sounds really tensiony. Well, guess what? If you're doing Jaws, or if you guys, remember Jaws from back in the day, it goes like. It's a very easy way to create dread, tension, and in trap music, you never really want to release that tension. You kind of want to keep that tension going on. If anything, you want to build the tension even more. You always want to kind of go for like a minor second movement. On the bass hand, I decided I would just simply play a C and then a C sharp. Now in the melody hand, or the top line of that bass, what you're going to want to do is you're going to create something that's very catchy, something that's very simple, but something that you can layer on the tension. I'm going to basically alternate between C natural minor, C melodic minor. So that would be playing a chord like this. But then if I arpeggiate it, it sounds like this. Why am I doing that? I'm doing that because right? You see that sound, that's the melodic minor, right? But then if I go, this is the raised 5th and this is the regular 5th. I'm going from root, raised 5th, regular 5th. So that tension between the raised 5th and the regular 5th over the tonic, i.e. the home bass chord, over the home bass chord is kind of like what you're looking for. And then when we go up the minor second, this is also not in the key. C sharp right here is not in the key, but it's more of the way that I'm using it is more of like a passing note. If I was to play the entire chord progression, I'm kind of implying these chords, but if I was to play it, it would look like. But because we're doing trap music, we never want to get to that resolution. On my BeatStars, if you listen to the beat, it's called Stay Inside. You'll notice that as the beat goes on, I'm actually increasing the amount of tension, increasing the amount of dissonance as time goes on. We don't want to do that. We want to basically do this. We don't want to have like big chords. The goal for this beat for me was to make something that like sleazy flow will rap over. We want to leave a lot of room for the artist to rap over it. So what I decided to do was basically try to imply this movement through the chords. We start with the root, the movement between the raised fifth and the regular fifth. So, and then we move up a half step. So we move up a half step, and then we resolve back down to the regular natural C minor scale in this movement by hitting these two notes. And then that's pretty much it. As you can hear in the beat, I added some additional tension where I went. What I ended up doing halfway through is to go between a C and an F, a C and an F, and then go up an octave to kind of give that increase in energy. Basically what this does is I'm just playing root, fourth, root, fourth, root, fourth. And long story short, what you're going to want to do from there, make sure your 808s are matched up, providing that necessary bass. Make sure your drums are hitting. And if you want to watch a tutorial about drums and bass and 808s and how to mix them and how to make sure that they're like really hitting in the track, make sure you go check out my other video about that. One other thing that we need to talk about is the rhythm with the minor chords, with the chord progression. Basically, I'm not just doing if you want to keep the tension up as well, one thing that I like to do with the rhythm of the chords of a trap beat is I like to rush them a little bit, because once again, the whole idea is to create this sense of like tension that will never be released. You essentially want to rush the chords a bit. So if I were to put on the metronome, I'm hitting on the ands of these beats. I'm rushing it up a half beat. This is only 140 BPMs, but it feels faster and it feels driving because I'm not just hitting it on the ones, I'm hitting it on the ands, the and before the one. Maybe push up those changes a little bit in your chord progression, play a little bit faster, maybe play your stabs a little bit faster, like. And now we're gonna summarize. Play in the minor key. Stick to movements like minor seconds, stick to chords like minor chords, diminished chords, which we have not talked about. You wanna have your movements go from like the root, the tonic, a minor second up, back down, use tritones, and you basically want to use sparse melodies, sparse chords. You don't wanna be playing whole chords. You wanna be doing arpeggios that imply chord and progressions. You don't really want to be playing the whole chord out, because once again, you need room for your 808, you need room for the drums, most importantly need room for the rapper to feel like they can go on the track. Plus, watch my other video about 808s. You should pretty much have everything you need to make a banging beat. If you subscribe and you follow me on all my social media, which is linked in the description, the next video I'm gonna drop is how to write banging hooks. And it's gonna feature me and my longtime writing partner, Mr. Los. We're gonna make a beat from scratch, and then we're gonna write a really good hook to it, and then we're gonna put it out on our BeatStars, and we're gonna see if people like it. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button so that the next video that comes out is how to write banging hooks. Let's go. Thanks for watching.